Hello, another day. I have another three things that I would like to try in the UK, and I have been able to eat a lot of new stuff or just particular recipes, and it's been lovely. But I don't always have time to film me while I do it, so I've been trying to separate a couple of snacks and things like that that I can then, with time, with a space, show you my reaction to those things. This time around, there's three things, two of which I've never had, and one I sort of have. So let's get into it. Starting with the salty, we have Pringles Texas barbecue sauce. And that's the thing that I've noticed is that here in the UK they have way more types of stuff. Like just for example, Pringles, they have all sorts of different types, while in Italy, for example, you have top five different ones, and that's it. Similar with drinks, it's just as if everything just doesn't branch out too much, it remains in it of itself. And yeah, we saw this and I thought that's lovely, and I also quite like the penguin thing. I thought that was really lovely as well. Next, I have a Krispy Kreme glazed raspberry, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this is interesting. Hopefully, I mean, I got it last night and hopefully it's still fresh enough, but it's also fine. It's just to try it out. And finally, for the drink, we have Mountain Dew. This is another one of those cases where I think most of this is not actually from here. I mean, I really don't know, but for sure, I don't think Pringles and Mountain Dew are really UK-ish, but I found it here, okay? That's the thing. It's food that I don't get where I live, and so I want to try it. Let's start with the Pringles, and that's the classic type of opening. That's the usual, nothing more. Sorry, I don't want to make a mess. Okay, Pringles taste, sorry, smell. That's very typical, that's classic. It's really colorful. You really can see the chemicals, the tasty chemicals on it. Okay, it's good. I quite like that. That's quite good. It's very strong. I think considering it's barbecue sauce, it would go lovely with some meat. Ooh, it's also mayo as well. Ooh, that would be lovely. Try to wash it up a little bit with water. Now the choice is between the Krispy Kreme or the Mountain Dew. And I feel, because it's actually early, I might go first with Mountain Dew, so then I can kind of close a breakfast with the Krispy Kreme. I have other stuff that I got, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to film myself while I have it. I'm probably going to just take a picture so I can remember it and tell you about it. But also I want to open this one because I know I can close it. The other ones are cans, and that's kind of messy because once you open it, it's better if you drink it right away. Although in this case, that's just easier. That's why I wanted to go with this one. Let's go. Mountain Dew. All dew, no sugar. What's dew? Does say mating GB, which I suppose it means Great Britain. But is it from Great Britain? That is the question. That's my doubt, because I have no idea. And many of these things I genuinely I correlate them mostly with the US. So that's why I'm asking. But anyway, let's go for this. SMR. Okay. As per usual, I'm trying not to make a mess. There you go. Okay, it smells like Sprite, really. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I don't know. It tastes like Sprite, but a bit more. I don't know. It's less sparkling. Like the spark goes away quite fast, so it's more like a carbonated, citrusy drink. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't choose it. I mean, if there's nothing else, maybe if I want something a little bit carbonated, but if not, I don't think I would choose it. Good thing I can close it because I also don't think I can drink too much of it. Not that it is bad per se, but again, it gives me Sprite vibes, and I'm just like, Sprite for me is whatever. And this is also a little bit whatever. I do like the container green. Finally, we get to our dessert, which is a Krispy Kreme donut. And again, I bought this yesterday, last night. We went to Tesco. All of this is from Tesco. It's the main place where we are getting things because it's the one that is easier to find basically everywhere. And the first time I saw this, I saw the shop. They had no donuts in it. It was really sad. We were at Cheltenham Centre, and yeah, it was very sad. So I thought, okay, need to keep it in the back of my brain that if I see something around it, I want to buy it. And last night I was able to do it. They were selling it inside of Tesco, just like when you take fruit or you take bread or something like that. It was lovely. They also have boxes with different ones, but I just said let's just take one because I just want to try it for the sake of trying it. This is a glazed raspberry donut. You can see it over there, and let's just bite into it. It's good. Yeah. Ooh, the raspberry. Look at that. Look at that. So the thing is, in Italy, they don't sell donuts. They call ciambelle, and they do sort of sell them, but they don't have that many ones. And for example, in places like McDonald's, you can find some, and some bakeries, sure, but it is not that big. They don't have any brands. In Colombia, on the other hand, we have Dunkin' Donuts, and I remember whenever we would go out and eat there, it was always lovely to have a nice cup of cappuccino or latte or whatever with your Dunkin' Donut, and it was lovely. And yeah, I kind of miss it, so that's why I was so into the idea of having one of the Krispy Kreme ones, because it's the brand that is not in Colombia, it's not in Italy, and I just wanted to try it. It's not bad at all, but I do feel that the Mountain Dew is not the best at, putting it together. Yeah, not sure about that. Maybe with a cup of tea. Ooh, that would be lovely. I might actually end this video and go down for a cup of tea to finish my other half off with the Krispy Kreme. Overall, I would say the Pringles, lovely. I would absolutely have them for like parties, things like that. Maybe once in a while while watching a movie or something like it. Quite nice. The Mountain Dew, sadly, I wouldn't buy again unless there's nothing else. And finally, the Krispy Kreme, lovely, delicious, breakfasty, amazing. If you know any of these ones, what are your thoughts? And yeah, see you later.